Hello everybody, and after a while, I'm back with another geographic. This time, it's on the F-15 Eagle, a new species which has entered the ecosystem of War Tycoon. And this one is a very big and powerful one that constantly is hunting. And I'm telling you, when I do other documentaries, they're going to be appearing hunting because they're massive, hulking planes, and they need a lot to eat. They're also pretty scary because they have a lot of firepower to go with them. And so yeah, today I'm going to be documenting the F-15. And a matter of fact, I have a showcase or a little found footage video because we tagged the F-15, managed to get a camera on it. And let's just say we saw with the good zoom on that camera how it fares against the average ground vehicle, which is this. This is the average ground vehicle. Not every ground vehicle fares like against this, but the average ground vehicle will meet this fate in the found footage. And then we'll get into the geo after the footage. So, let's get into this. So, to know where the F-15 generally is and why it is how it is, why it's such a hungering beast, we also are going to have to figure out where it comes from, which the most common thing I found would be between two American planes. And so, it's time to go and find those American planes. And so, for that, we'll be going to a common breeding location of, well, American planes and Russian planes. Doesn't really matter. Most planes like to breed at this island. So yeah, we're off to Cube Island, and I will see you there in a few seconds. For you, but a bit longer than that for me. So, currently I'm on Cube Island, and as you might hear, there are in fact engine sounds. Those engine sounds are the F-14 and F-16 here, which they are one way that a F-15 can come into the world. That is not F-15 on F-15, well, F-15 breeding with other F-15s, which I think you understand the gist of how it happens. F-14, F-16, this is the most common type of breeding. It ends up with the 20mm autocannon, well, that's what the plane will have, and then it'll also end up having usually 4 airlock on and usually 4 ground lock on, but sometimes you can have, say, 4 ground bombs. It's very interesting, but the most common variation is what I already described. It does not have 4 ground bombs. But yeah, I'm going to start coming up on them right now. It's becoming day. But yeah, coming up on the F-14 and F-16 right now. So, I might be able to hear them breeding, or the breeding sounds, or gun bursts. But yeah, they're doing their brooding gun bursts right now. And as we see, it looks like they're about to start breeding. As we can see right now, it looks like, yeah, they are currently breeding, and so I will let them do that right now in peace, and then I'll come back probably tomorrow night or tomorrow day when they have an F-15, which I'll just hang out on the island and just chill here because it's a relaxed island. It's not that dangerous besides planes, but the planes usually are busy with other stuff on this island, if you know what I'm saying. So, the sun is currently rising, and, well, as you might know, the F-16 and F-15 are, and F-14, can't just forget the father, are all most likely here. It's been a whole day, and I came back to the island, and yeah, now you gotta watch them. So, sneak up a bit. Here we see the F-15, or, no, that's F-14. Here we see the F-15, I believe, yeah. Majestic beast, just born into the world last night, most likely. And no F-16, but it does seem that they're lifting off right now. Whoa. Yeah, it seems like the father is teaching the son, the F-15, how to fly currently. I mean, yeah, they're just doing rolls and whatnot right now, and they're just flying. Really confused on where the F-16 was, though. I guess the F-15 does take more after the F-14, at least in how it looks visually. But yeah, there they go off into the wilderness. Maybe I'll track that one down again, but I'm sure there's other F-15s to view and document, so I will go and try and find one, and then you'll see how it hunts and whatnot too, because we've already just covered the birth of the F-15. So, currently I am near, well, Omega and Lima, around that area, but the reason I'm here with no vehicle, which I'm not here with a vehicle, is because subway stations, very nice to have these, I must say. And there are some ground vehicles here, a BTR and a T-72. I noticed the F-15 patrolling the area, so I was hoping that wherever it is, it would hopefully end up clashing with the BTR and the T-72. We make some interesting geographic content. Yep, there it is. There it is, the F-15, and it's attacking them. Yeah, the BTR seems to be alive, and the T-72, and they're just firing heavily right now at the F-15. And the T-72 is dead. I wonder if the BTR is actually going to retreat, because it seems to be moving towards the city now. And the F-15 is coming around for another pass. I think it might have... No, it's alive. No, it's still alive. Yeah, I'm also pretty sure that the F-15 is still alive, wherever it is. Oh, it came from over the tree. That's horrifying. Oh, the BGR is actually still alive. Cut that out. That is quite impressive. And, yeah. Should have expected it to die when the F-15 is basically unfazed entirely. And it's dropping its flares to kind of show its dominance over these ground vehicles. But yeah. F-15, powerful hunter. Can take down a lot of other tanks. Hopefully we'll see it taking down something like a mouse or a K-51 Panther later. Maybe aircraft too. Very powerful vehicle, I must say. I must say indeed. Alright, back underground I go. So, I'm currently, well, yeah, I'm at a subway station. I just came out and I can hear multiple things. Multiple things. And I see a K-51 Panther right now with a digital camo on it. So I'm assuming the other thing that I hear is probably a friend. Oh. And there's a F-15 right now. Can I get up on here? Oh, I hear gunshots. Oh. That's a Eurofighter. No, that's not a Eurofighter. That is a Eurocopter. And yeah, it seems that F-15 is battling the K-51 Panther and the Eurocopter right now, which I guess they're allies. I assume the Eurocopter would probably ambush whatever the K-51 Panther attacks. And right now, the K-51 Panther's under attack. It's not attacking anything, really. Oh, it instead. Oh, the F-15 nearly just got killed at that building right there. There is Saint Democracy. Oh. And it looks like the Eurocopter's like Tycoon. I cannot say that for the love of God. Yeah, the Euro. I'm just gonna call it the Euro for now, because I cannot remember it now. I have horrible memory, I guess. But yeah, no. The F-15 is taking out the Euro really well. It just got annihilated. Yeah, the F-15 is quite a powerful aircraft indeed. Just takes out Eurocopters and Eurofighters, I guess, probably too. Maybe, I'm not sure. But yeah, very powerful aircraft. Even late in their life, they still just body everything, just send out the enormous amount of missiles it has. So yeah, back down the subway, and I'm gonna go find the that young aircraft again, that young F-15, because I did find it in the past. I never recorded it though, but it also is being tracked, so I will find it again in a few seconds. You'll see. So currently, I am coming up on what should be the F-14, I believe, which should be off on a, like, I don't know, I think it's just flying around, but maybe its tracker got lost, because it was just on the, like, radio island over here. Oh, you see gunshots. It might, wait. So the F-14 should be over here. Oh, there's a MiG. Oh, there's a MiG-29. Oh, that's also on my radar. I think it's, oh wait, there's the F-14. But I think, oh, the F-14 is getting killed by the MiG. Oh. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure that's the MiG. Yeah, the tracker, that's the MiG that we named. Yeah, no, that's the MiG that killed the parents. I remember that one. Judging by its specific code. Oh, there's the F-15. Oh, that's the son, actually, of the F-14. That's the child F-15. Oh, that's not good for the MiG. I think the MiG is about to get annihilated. By a very angry orphan. By a very angry orphan right now. Yeah, the MiG is getting dust. Yeah, the MiG just got annihilated. And sadly the F-14 is dead, and that just leaves the MiG left with that little family. Yeah, ecosystem, very unfair. Especially to this poor thing. Yeah, it's most likely using that to commemorate flaring. Or F-15. Lost it all. At least it did manage to kill the MiG. But yeah, we had tracked that MiG. It actually did like a strafing run and then flew away so quickly. It is a high altitude plane, I believe. I'm not sure. You know, it did, like, do a hit and run. That's how the mother died, I actually believe. I'm not fully sure. I think that was it, though. Like, we figured that out afterwards. But yeah. That would be it, I think, because that's most of the F-15's life cycle. When it dies, it basically does exactly what the F-14 was, because that was an old F-14. So yeah, there's not much more about the F-15's life cycle. So yeah, I think that about wraps it up. I'm going to steal fuel now. Hello everybody, and thank you for watching my video. And no, I am not some sort of angel or something. That is not why I'm floating. It's because the devs made the hitbox for this bigger or something. I don't actually know why I'm floating. But yeah, I'm floating. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe for more nature documentaries. And yeah, I'm gonna go around this tree a bit. Hopefully, this will fix all the horrible things which happen in this island. And all the horrible amounts of death. Because there's a lot, I tell you. Like that poor F-15's family. Womp womp.